come off trail a little bit, but not bad. Day 15. That even seem possible? It certainly looked like it's day 15. Hell, I'm even sounding a bit like it now. Got the just woke up in the morning bullfrog going on. Oh, it feels good though to be back in civilized trail, around people. I'm not just 50 kilometers into the middle of nowhere. I'm at a real campground. It's kind of cool. I'm the only one left, as usual. There was 2 other parties here. One of them left at like 7:30. The other one just left now. Oh, it's nice to have real stuff. I guess there's a green throne down there. I like those better than the barrel toilets, so works for me. There's actually 3 incarnations of bear hang. So you got, you know, the new bear box. There's the old bear hang with, still has a bunch of pulleys on it, but all the cables have been removed. And then if you walk down the path a little bit and look in the bush, there's still an old log that you can throw a cable across. That's still there. So 3 forms of bear protection. 3 generations, still all operational. Well, except for the pulleys, they don't have cables anymore, so you'd have to throw your own over. At the mosquitoes, I don't know if you can see them all, but they're pretty much just swarming. It's honestly, the only thing about the wild that just truly sucks is the bugs. Well, way back on day 1, I had a thing of whey powder spoil on me. And here I've dealt out today. I made another one. I figured I was using up day 16, but here's what I got left for day 16. So it's not too bad. That's not quite a full 2 scoops like what I usually use, but hey, you know, I'll take it. At least it's something for tomorrow. Brazo River, green throne. Something I don't think I've mentioned yet. When I talked to that warden, him and his partner were heading up the trail, sub-boundary trail, to clear out all the trees. So everything I've shown you is now out of date already. But it's good to see. It's good to see they're on a trail clearing trip, because I certainly jumped over a lot of stuff, so. Okay. I'm off to 4 Points. Except first I'm gonna backtrack and look for something that I completely forgot about yesterday. Go back across the bridge. I found it. So in Don Beer's book, it says just before the bridge, off to the right of the trail, coming from the south boundary, there's an old hunting cabin dating back from before Jasper National Park was associated into a park. And, you know, I had to look pretty carefully, but I found it. Just barely see like a few logs kind of piled up off trail, piled up in the forest that shouldn't be there. And here we go. So here at the back you got a wall of rocks, kind of a foundation. I think that's probably where the food was stored. Or maybe it was a cold cellar. I don't know. Unfortunately, that's all I can find. I thought maybe I'd find a few pieces of choice leftover garbage or something, but Yeah, kind of cool. I guess an old warden found a calendar in here in 1908 with the, the kind of the days that the hunting guy stayed here. Built by a guy named Jimmy Simpson. I wonder if that has anything to do with Simpson Pass. Ah, cool. These are the things you find if you do some. The trail is over there somewhere. You can see it's starting to be pretty well blocked off. This is what you get if you do some real proper research, right? This is out of Don Beer's book called Jasper Robson, A Taste of Heaven. It's hard to find. You can probably find it in Jasper's gift shop, but it's a self-published book. There's not that many around. It's from 1996, so the trail stuff isn't super up to date, but it has wonderful little tidbits, like this hunting cabin in it. Can't really find it anywhere else. All right, I'm back here. That was a fun way to start the day. I got so excited from talking to the warden for a while yesterday that I forgot all about that cabin. Anyway, today the temptation is to go fast. And there's just no point. I mean, I'm not hiking 30 kilometers today to my car. I'm getting out tomorrow no matter what. So, enjoy the hike, enjoy the fun. And I mean, this is the Roswell Loop, right? I've never seen it before. I haven't done this hike yet, so probably will in the future where I do the entire thing from Hoboken. So yeah, another day. Oh my God, this is the main trail. What the hell? You can see everyone from Roswell River taking a dump. What's that about, man? I'm back on Civilized Trail again. I know actually there's a bunch of work being done on this trail right now. There's a crew at 4 Point Cabin putting in bridges and stuff, so that is awesome. Oh, nice little rock garden. Pretty open. You got the occasional shot of a few mountains. It's not bad at all. I gotta say, my first expedition trip went through Jacque Lake at the end, and now this one goes through here. It just gives you such a lift when you need it the most. Just, yeah, absolutely. I mean, the North Boundary Trail, when I managed with those 5 nurses at the boundary, that was just like, oh, it made getting out of there the next day so much nicer. It's little things, you know. Nice. Well, I had to come off trail a little bit, but not bad. Trail's up there. Well, there's the old bridge. It actually spreads out a lot here and doesn't get that much faster, but it's very hard to tell how deep it is. I would really like to cross. But even way over there where it spreads out, I had a real good look at that. It looks at least hip deep, probably more. And I mean, I saw what I'd be getting swept down to, right? It's as risky a crossing as I would ever have attempted. So, yeah. It doesn't look like it gets any better as I've gone upstream a little bit from the bridge, but yeah, this part here is pretty spread out, but that is looking pretty nasty. Okay, I crossed. I was going on the hiker trail for a while, and then I just you know, the river just seemed to quieten down here. So I just kind of came over and checked it out. And I like this little section. So, and I mean, I'm about 500 meters now from the bridge. So I figured that was a lot of time. If the worst happened, I got swept away. It's a lot of time for me to find my way out, right? So I took my pants off, my underwear, I left my boots on for some extra grip and safety, so now they're waterlogged. But walked over here and came across and was able to see mostly how deep it was, and it came up to maybe just below my crotch. So now I can see this horse trail. And when I do the Brazo Loop someday, like the whole thing, I'll do that hiker side. Okay, the horse trail is 500 meters that way, so, and I think it's just in the bush, so I gotta find that now. By the way, I can't believe I hiked out of this and I never saw this. Like, there's no view of it. That is amazing. That is really cool stuff. I ran into willows. I haven't had enough of those on this trip, so obviously I wanted to find some more. But success. I found the trail. All right. Cool. This is trail that almost no one sees. Because that bridge is out. I mean, hell, horse parties. I barely even use national parks anymore, so awesome. So far the trail's been in pretty good shape. Very few trees down across it. Now we're gonna go into the willow, but look at the view you get from the willow. Just wicked. Looks like the weather might turn on me. I've been super fortunate with weather, so works for me. Whenever I think that I'm on a trail that no one ever uses, someone has. I'm talking to that warden. He says that if these are in the sun, they'll be gray in 2 years. So, you know, I'm thinking it takes like 10. Well, maybe out here in the forest it does, but yeah, out in the sun it happens pretty fast. Well, there are no original ideas. There are boot prints going that way, and there are some coming back the other way. So, it's not just me that decided they wanted to cross there, right? Someone else was walking this way, so they crossed. All right, the rarely visited Wolverine South. Just over about halfway finished this thing. This is actually one of my longest days, 15.5. Not saying a lot about. Wow, that is cool. That'd be a pretty cool climb from here. Not saying a whole lot about the distances I've been doing, but hey, you know. 2 picnic tables. 1 big one and 2 little fire pits. The usual, do not burn the tent poles. And the sites are numbered. I don't know if I've ever seen a bear or, you know. All right, what do we got? Oh my God, an actual register. That's amazing. Oh, it's survived and there's no plastic around it. Oh my God. I spoke too soon. It's in terrible shape. That is a shame. I wonder if someone took it or something. Whatever plastic was around this thing. Well, people have been through, and I saw the footprints, but 2018 is the last one. All right, me. Raining, and yeah, it's been raining for like a solid hour. Right now it's just sprinkling a bit, so I was able to ride a bit. Raining, so we've got to be quick. Day 15 of 16, did South Boundary Trail, cross river north of here, on foot to check this out. Shout out to anyone who's seen me on YouTube. Done. This book is only like 7-8 pages left. It's gonna last another 10 years because no one comes here. First thing since 2018. And I mean, this, without the plastic, you know, I have extra Ziploc bags. I'm at the end of a long trip and I use them for my food. And of course, most of that's gone. And it actually just barely fits. So I got a second one. I'm gonna put that one on too. There you go. It might be in terrible shape, but at least maybe what's left of it can survive. Not bad. You can see I've kind of lost my, not all of my views, but some of my views. Oh well. Green throne. You ride in on a horse, you get nicer crappers. It's generally a fact. This part here is a bit unusual. You got all the campground, right? Way over there, like in the meadow, is the bear hang. That's not usually what you see. Anyway, despite the fact that there's sprinkling, all that fun stuff, I am gonna have lunch. Rain has cleared up a little bit. Managed to get some lunch in. Time to go bang the rest of this horse trail off and get back to the civilized world again. Clouds blocking a little bit, but this is pretty much outstanding. Look at these mountains. That giant pinnacle there. Freaking huge. Just a giant column of rock for no reason at all. I think you're already on exclusively a horse trail, and then you come across that. All right, I'm gonna go up the hikerway. The sun is out and it's clearing up. I have had so much unbelievable luck on this trail. I just can't believe it. This is the first time I got hit with any real rain since day 2. It's day 15 right now. And it doesn't stick around. Unbelievable. This hiker trail is becoming a little hard to follow, gotta say. All right, I got her back. Not too bad. Oh, is this the bridge? There is a bridge up here. Doesn't look too good though. Oh, that's a bridge. Cool. I'll be back on civilized trail here in a sec. When this guy goes, it's gonna become really tough to visit Wolverine South. FTC 04, 16 years old. Not bad. Trail gets a bit wet. You gotta cross all this stuff, but trail crews have done their work well. Very easy to see where you gotta go. Shoes are still absolutely soaked, so can't say I'm super worried about heading through all this. Here we go, and that one over there, done. Huh. You can hear it really well, but it looks like it's not even moving. It's quite the staircase waterfall. This is quite the mountain. It's just awesome. It's been so fun to hike along. Been pretty great views all day long. Even when the rain was around, it was still pretty good. This is Klein Horse. It's only 200 meters. My feet are already soaked, so hell, let's go see. Yeah, I kind of figured I'd have to cross this. Well, it's just a horse campground over there, right? So I think I'll dump my pack, go check her out. Okay, you can see where the path ended. I left my pack. Came up here, it spreads out a lot. Honestly, I barely even got the water over top of the lip of my boots, so not too bad. I gotta find my way back there, find the trail, find the campground. Surprise. Another little crossing. Pretty energetic too. Oh yeah. I've heard about Klein Horse Campground, but I never quite knew what it was, or I thought it might be up a pass or something. You know, Cataract Pass. But no, here it is. Outside the park, I'm thinking. And yet, you got a brown sign up there like it's inside the park. Go figure. Okay, I don't know. Am I just blind? On the website, does Klein Horse Campground show up? I don't know if I've ever looked that closely, but I didn't think it did. So is this inside the parks? Is it just a decommissioned campground that still looks in great shape? Just don't know. But I can tell you right now that I don't see any new horse scat, so just like the other ones, it ain't being used. Hell, I can't even find any old horse scat. My God. Has it really been that long? Oh, here's some. Yeah, nothing from this year. That's kind of funny, you know. If you look at the map, there's just a little arm sticking out from the trail. It goes to nothing. For some reason, that horse campground isn't on it anymore. Oh, and that little arm, it does stay inside the park. A lot of my hike, the boundary for the park has been the Brazos River, but not on this part. And there's a trail crew at the cabin, and I can hear a chainsaw. And it's such an alien sound. I haven't heard, I don't think I've heard a plane or a helicopter even in 15 days. Not since the quads came through on day one. It's such a weird, yeah. Bridge crew materials, old bridge, and I think I see a brand new one down there. So, I'm gonna go back up and I'm gonna go try it out. I think I might be mistaken. I think this might be the site where they're getting materials for the bridge. I don't know. Yeah, there's nothing out here. Bit of an odd sign. I've never seen a sign like that in the parks. Just a different configuration. Got a cabin, but also you have a big tent, a big top of sorts that the trail building crew live in while they're out here. Nice. Even a tent out here. And an amazing view, always. Well, they're having some fires. The tack shed with the electric fencing, you know. Taking that down for now. Well, they've been all over in here. You know, the trail crew, they just stay in their own tents, I guess. The corral, I can't find the grave. There's supposed to be a grave in behind this cabin of a mysterious hiker who came in and died, starving to death under mysterious circumstances. You know, he showed up at a warden cabin in Athabasca Falls, turned down the offer of breakfast. 7 weeks later, he shows up here. He's broken into the cabin, and while they're getting food ready to feed him, he died. Where is this grave? It's supposed to be in behind the cabin. Well, Alrighty. Finally, It's been a long day. Oh no, this is the intersection. Duh, I'm not there yet. I thought that was the campground. Oh, sweet. Well, I'm just to bed now and it's just dark. We had a good fire, hung out, met some people, got some convo in. Like I said, makes it way easier to be out here, for sure. Tomorrow's the last day. That just blows my mind. I keep looking at this mosquito. I don't want to lose track of it. I thought I killed them all, but here he is. Blows my mind, man. Good night.